There you go. Yeah, that's a little better. I could tell when I loaded in. My baby just. Texas A&M. Every nice thing we want. It was first come, first serve, and then if somebody had somebody you wanted, you had to play them for them. So it was pretty much, ain't nobody really want to play for nobody. So I think somebody played for Alabama, somebody played for LSU. That was it. Everybody else, they was just like, it's cool. You can get that team. You call them first. It's like 25 people in the league. So everybody ain't got a powerhouse.
One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop
let me tell you.
And get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's
It be some well, since it's a 24-hour league and we've been doing it for 2 years now. This is the second year. Like niggas know the schedule. Like you don't join if you're not gonna be ready to hoop. You know what I mean? Like, no, you gotta find some time in the day to hoop. And if you can't, then what's the point in being in the league? So mostly everybody can hoop like late at night. So. But it's a lot, man. I think I'm gonna drop the phone if I miss this offseason. I'm gonna tell you that. But they have players leaving right now. I ain't get to do it yet. I don't know when they moving yet. Probably at 9, like I said. So I'm gonna miss that. This man is on today.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get
that,
later in the year.
Stop that. Don't let it get too out of here.
You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
Oh.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Underwood. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between
all right, fellas, let's stop this run. We already know that's what they want to do.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that
are
ranked.
PR.
This defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum.
Definitely ready for Madden, though, man.
Down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Too much stress running to yourself.
Offense in a bunch formation.
Yeah, I ain't running nothing. Yeah, I ain't running nothing this season.
Throwing
I already
Russell.
know how I go.
Bought a little time,
Come
lets
on.
it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made
I
there
got
on
this.
the short run.
Oh,
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Mack from the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Got room to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Austin Mack escapes the pressure going right. Lets it fly. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job
brother?
seeing the quarterback.
I do not have a quarterback, huh? Y'all, neither one of y'all niggas want to do nothing, huh? All right, I feel you.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to go on that.
Yeah, I ain't got no quarterback, brother.
Well, coming
Both
into
of them be
this one, the
selling.
offense knew a big key was going to be
Just
getting
got
the
to settle
ground
in
game
with one.
established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening
bad, baby.
drive, and they have a negative play here on the 1st play of their 2nd drive.
Real talk.
Just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Running inside. It's Marshall. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Goodness gracious, I don't know if that head coach is gutsy or crazy.
Probably both, maybe both. A lot of coaches are, but the analytics do say you should go for it more on 4th down than conventional wisdom would suggest.
Not on your own 20.
Fair enough. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on this play, loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
All right, they keeping the portal open until 10 a.m., my brother. They heard my cries that I'm in the game. That was about to get ugly, boy.
How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
It's been a defensive battle through the first
All right, we can
period,
focus
and the
now,
stats
fellas. I
tell
was
that
rushing
tale.
through that quarter.
Sometimes you see the offense is sort of separated
All right.
areas to probe after that first quarter.
Who threw the interception? That was Mac. All right. Second and 13. Second and 13. Like that. I like that. No.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. Building momentum.
Gotta get there, my boy.
Chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or...
Turning it on. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming out. The Wolverines line up to punt.
How your recruiting class looking, Lee? Yeah, I was about to say you got Michigan, man. I don't think you're really going to be in too much of a deficit
Punt is
there.
on its way. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback.
Got to play the game.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this.
I'm hoping I can pass you. I see you got 2 buys, man. It's going to be tough. Got some bummy opponents.
Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on and play the next play.
Crimson Tide
played it.
dig into that playbook
He
here on
played
2nd and
everything
short.
at the beginning.
Might be changing the route. One back in the back. Oh, he just
Good hit, boy.
poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact. Of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm here.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got it again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Working on the right.
Hell of a throw. What are you looking at, my boy?
And it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Marshall. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Look good, though. I'll tell you that. That motherfucker look good, though.
Here's Underwood to throw.
Don't hit it, man, my boy.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here.
I was about to, man. I was in too many leagues. Told you with that 24-hour league, man.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Exactly. I had to be ready. And that's what it happened. I think I waited on Jeff for a game, and I told somebody that I had to wait, and then that person ended up getting the win, and Jeff got the win. I was like, damn, I ain't gonna have time for both of these, man. I got to figure something out.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take
Had
the
to figure
touchback.
something out. That act with that won't act. Act, that was you, my boy. That was you, act. Really, my boy, that was you doing all
We'll
day.
see what they can do on this drive that starts
Yeah, that
at
was
the
act.
16-yard line.
Okay, you out of there, my boy. There you go. That's on though.
Throwing, Mack. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got his man. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keelan Russell. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes on, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Back to throw, it's Russell.
I saw that. I saw that. I saw him.
This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
There you go. There you go. Perfect.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. The offense changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
On the move, he fires. Finds a man on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
I had to stop, bro. I had to stop. Oh, his foot was right there. That ain't even what I was looking at.
Wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way.
Oh, my
and
boy.
He loses the timeout.
Oh, my boy.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
One second, baby.
Again, it's Russell. Snagged out of the air. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
See if it's lagging tonight on this kick, boy. I was lagging like crazy on these last few kicks. That's cool.
Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Buckeyes, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the #1 thing that you got to make sure you do.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Marshall. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Here's Underwood. Touchdown, Wolverines! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
All right.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way...
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Hill. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Russell. Pressure coming, and he never had a chance.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. To the air, it's Mack. Here's the pressure. Finds space on the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He might want another play. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. He'll throw it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Line gets set, first down. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Takes the easy one to the back. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tries to do it himself on the draw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. DB's right up on the receivers. Underwood on the play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Throwing, Underwood. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
And the Wolverines need to pick it up on 4th down. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Wants to adjust the pattern. Mack. Pocket breaking down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Austin Mack. Looking left. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Tide with the 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Again, it's Mack. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one. Touchdown Tide! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie.
180, raise guard. 180, raise guard. Ready, ready. Red 80. Red 80. Stack, stack, stack. Move it, move it.
Throwing Mack. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting
Had a lot going on in my
onside kick. They got their
background. I ain't
hands
want it
team on the
all
field.
in
They're
your ear,
able to
dog.
jump
That's
on the
all.
ball and make sure they get possession.
We here though. We here though. Let's see. He's still all right. Oh, you're getting all right. We still got our timeouts. Yeah.
So here comes the Michigan offense. So we've
One
got a tight
timeout
spot here,
already.
David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half.
Make a stand.
Their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Here's Underwood.
Let's go.
Can't make the connection, and the defense
Let's go.
putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this offense stays aggressive. They pass the football. I think you can
They should be hurt.
say, 3rd and short,
They should be hurt.
for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up.
Go ahead, boy.
Next for this defense.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Why we always got a battle, man?
Good field
Why we got a
position
battle,
here.
man? Can it just be a chill game, man?
On the move, it's Hill. Picks up the 1st down. He's loose down the left side.
Don't get tense over there, Deon. It's on you now. I know them palms a little sweaty over there. Let's go now.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the
Let's go.
playmakers to
Let's
do
go.
it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Hey.
Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. Mack.
Oh no!
Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. He picked 2, as it were.
Man, you talk
Wow,
about going from the highest
throw
of
the
highs
ball
to the lowest of lows.
up.
You score,
Oh,
you take the
he
lead,
had
you
it
go for the
high.
extra point. By the way, you're up
Oh,
1.
good
I don't know why
stuff.
you want to be
Good
up 2 or
stuff.
get 3, so you probably
Oh,
should have
good
gone for
stuff.
2. But the defense comes through with a big block, returns it, and they get all the momentum back right on their side.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about that? That is why you practice onside kicks all season long. For this exact moment.
Hey, we got a chance. You said all I need is a field goal? All I need is a field goal. All right, let's get a field goal range, baby. Whew.
Possession, and now a field goal puts them ahead late.
He touched it first. Let's go. Woo! 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 We got a lot going on, chat. We got a lot going on, chat.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. Plows through the defense.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where
There you go, Daniel. There you go, Daniel.
Field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Quarterback may change this route. Austin Mack. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Oh.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds.
Bro, why we always got to go here, man?
Saving as much time as you can.
Always got to go here,
They
boy.
snap it from their own 46.
This is crazy work, man.
To throw, it's Mack. Quickly out to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down and they're down to the 42. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And it's on third downs like this. If you
Over
want
there,
to
boy.
attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Over there.
Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this
So,
quarterback
we'll go Ryan.
really has a lot of confidence
Come on,
when he's
though.
in
We
the
don't want
pocket
that.
looking for the big
No, we
fella,
won't.
and they're able to hook up there.
And this offense tries to run and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score.
And he does every single thing right on that play. Late in the game, you're trailing. You need to get this first down, but you got to try to save as much clock as possible. He's able to get out of bounds and do precisely that. Could not have asked for a better outcome on that play.
Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go.
Well, they run it right up the middle to try to give their kicker a good angle, and here we go. This is all you can ask for if you're the kicker, an opportunity to go win the game. The ball's right in the middle of the field. You got to go do your job.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Alabama.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick.
GG, brother.
He's got it.
We good.